I seem to be on my interesting nib phase lately. I know you guys don't sell Sailor, but is there any other company that sells that many different nibs that have outstanding performance right out of the box and are widely commercially available without waiting lists? Very specific kind of parameters here to answer this question. I think what you're going with at the end here is like, does it write well out of the box, widely commercially available? All that is like basically not something from a nibmeister, a nib tuner. Yes, of course you can get anything custom ground and stuff like that, but a lot of them have wait lists. Some of them don't. You know, some of them you can buy new stuff and get it tuned and all that kind of stuff. But generally speaking, yeah, if you want to take a pen that you have, a specific pen, and send it to a nibmeister, you might end up with a waiting list. Especially for some of the more popular ones, because they end up getting constrained. So Pilot has some in the custom 912. They have a soft nib, they have a Waverly, they have a Falcon, or the FA nib as it's known. Not as extensive as Sailor's offering for sure, but I also don't know just exactly where, you know, like it's not like Sailor has these nibs offered widely everywhere. You still need to get them really kind of through specific people, and even then you might be limited in your offerings and stuff like that. So I don't like see massive like these King Eagle nibs and all these types of things. Yeah, like Sailor definitely pushed the envelope in terms of nib offerings there. I don't know how widely and easily available they are, because it's not like you can go to your local store and find, I mean, local, whatever that means. Not a lot of companies really carry those, and unfortunately I don't have Sailor. I would you know, enjoy having them one day, but haven't been able to rebuild that relationship with them yet. You know, in the meantime, Pilot has some options for you. We are actually looking to expand some of our Lamy options. It's taking us a while to do that because there's logistics involved there, and they haven't really made some of these nibs widely available before. Things like 14 karat gold nib, like the ones that can replace onto a, you know, there's certain studios and certain things like that that have that nib on it. We're looking to get that, some like obliques, maybe double broad, and then we're looking to get some of those same nib options on the Lamy 2000 as well. It's going to take some time though. We've placed orders a while ago and still kind of waiting and waiting and waiting. So it might be a few more weeks before that happens, but that is something we have intentions of doing. And we may have to charge a premium for that just because it's taken so much of logistics. And when I say premium, I mean just, you know, we have the Lamy 2000 is discounted actually 20% off the MSRP. We might not take as much of a discount just because the logistics involved and the time we've had to spend to acquire these pens and the education required around them will be so much steeper. So anyway, wouldn't be surprised if that ends up happening. So just be on the lookout for that. Pineider is going to have these kind of soft, flexy kind of nibs, so that's an option. It's including one of them is going to be a 1.3 millimeter stub. So it's kind of a different nib there, not a weird nib in terms of like this huge offering like what Sailor has. Jowo has a flex nib, so you can get that with Edison, or like a Franklin Christoph has them, and you know, we've explored getting them too. I don't know, I mean, I don't think that Jowo has like the production capacity for us to carry them yet, but we're kind of like on a waiting list, I guess, to be able to do Goulet branded ones. So we're thinking about that, that's kind of the best I got for you right now, aside from custom grinds and nibmeister type stuff. But I hope that helps anyway.